Hi Bellas, guess who? It's Brown Girl Bella back to bring you another video. So, want to make sure that my Bellas out here in the sun, going out, having brunch with your friends, or maybe you're going to a barbecue or a beach getaway, and you want to look a little put together and put some makeup on, but you don't want to look beat to death on the beach. So this is my go-to look. How to look hot girl summer without being a hot girl in the summer. You know what I mean? Stay tuned to find out how I got this look. Okay, my Bellas, so let's get into this look. But before we do, want to give a shout out to all of my seasoned Bellas. Those are Bellas who've been riding with me since day one, video one. As always, I want to give a shout out to my baby Bellas out there. Those are my baby Bellas who just joined. And for those who may have just fallen into the Bella Brigade, don't stay away. Come on and join the Bella Brigade. All you need to do is subscribe and then tap that notification bell so you'll be notified each and every time I upload. For those who just again stumbled on, my name is Shannon B and you're watching Brown Girl Bella, where I bring you lips, lashes, and luxury. So today, as I said in my upfront, I'm going to give you a hot girl for the summer look that's hot without actually being hot. You know what I mean? And I think you do. I want to say that I already started prep work. As you know, I always do my skincare. And then after my skincare, I did put on my SPF 45. This is by Peter Thomas Roth. Protects you against UVA and UVB rays. But want to shout out something important, brown girls. This product will, because it has zinc oxide in it, any product that has zinc oxide in it, brown girls, you will become a member of the Blue Man Group. Just saying. That's because the zinc oxide goes on our skin and it disrupts the melanin, I believe, that we already naturally have, and so it just automatically turns us blue or bluish gray, depending on how deep you are in the spectrum, turning about skin color. So for me, I turn like a nice bluish gray. But because I am going to be using foundation or tinted moisturizer, it doesn't really bother me, but just wanted to shout that out in case you do purchase some. This is the Peter Thomas Roth, and I will put it in the description box below in case you want to get that. Also, I will note that I'm using EveryHue Beauty in the color Mocha, which is a little darker than my normal skin tone, but again, with the Peter Thomas Roth on as a skin protectant with such a high SPF and 45, this one has 25, sorry. This is 25, and then I just put on 45. So I'm really protected throughout the day. And if you're going to be outside longer than like 2 or 3 hours, I would suggest you getting the small packet of this like I have, so you can just throw it into your purse when you need to reapply. Again, this is contains SPF in 25, so with the two of those, I'm more than protected for the day. I also did do my eyebrows so that it wouldn't take up so much time on camera. I am going to comb through it with, and let me just grab my setting, my brow setter. This is by Benefit. This is the 24-hour brow setter. It is fantastic. It works so well, and it does not leave your brows looking stiff and unnatural. It just gives you a nice hold. And I went to get my eyebrows done. Yay! So I have a little arch back, so they're back to being siblings again and not distant cousins. My eyebrows. Alright, so let's jump into this look, shall we? I am going to start off with my Urban Decay. This is what I use all the time to prime my lids. And then I'm just going to take my brush and just smooth out that color. Now that that's done, we're going to take our matchsticks by Fenty Beauty. I'm going to start off with Caramel because that's going to go underneath my eye. And I'm just going to warm up the product a little bit on the back of my hand. And then I'm going to take my Beauty Blender and I'm going to use that to just go underneath my eye and brighten that under eye area a little bit. Also, you want to set it. So when I set, I'm going to use the Fenty Beauty in Cashew. It's just going to set the under eye area. And again, taking that Beauty Blender and just putting it underneath the eye. Now we're going to take my Laura Mercier in the Deep Translucent, and then we're going to set the rest of my face. There we go. Alright, so let's get our fluffy brush. And we're just going to go through the face, just set that. Go in with our contour stick, and this is in Truffle. Again, we're going to warm up the product a little bit on the back of our hand. And then we're going to take our Beauty Blender and just go in and start to bronze up our look. Bring a little bit of color back into our face. So the next step is again to take our matchsticks. This is in the color Rum. Again, I'm going to warm up the product using the back of my hand. And then I'm going to take my finger and I'm just going to press it into my lid. Same with the other side. And you can build this up however you want. And then I like to take my fluffy brush and just blow out the color. And again, if you want to go back in to deepen it more, now that the product is warmed up from the back of your hand, you can go in either with your brush or straight from the tube and then lay that down. And then you can take your brush and just smooth out the color and blow it out all across your lid. So you have that concentrated area in the center, but everywhere else it's more blown out. And then just because I'm a little extra and I want a little bit more, I'm going to take the color Cinnamon and I'm just going to pop that right in the center. So that's the eye look. You can stop here, or you can go in and put some liner on. I think I will do a liquid liner. This is by e.l.f. And I'm just going to take my time. Okay. Because it's hot outside, you may not want to put on a full strip lash, or maybe you're doing a lot of running around. You don't want to be bothered with strip lashes. In those cases, I grab my Voluminous Primer by L'Oreal and I prime my lashes, both upper and lower. And after you let it wait and dry down, then you go in with your mascara. I'm going to use Pat McGrath's Fetish Eyes mascara. And I'm just going to start to coat those lashes. And again, I would wait a few minutes between coats just to make sure that the mascara has dried down before you put on another coat. And how many coats you put on is truly up to you and your preference. To get my lashes to really pop, I usually do at least 4 coats. If not more. Alright, so now we're just putting on a little blush, and for that I'm using the NYX Bright Idea. This is in the color Rose Petal Pop. So this is what it looks like. And then I just take my blush brush and I just work the product through. I like a lot of blush, especially in the summertime. But if you go too much with the blush and you need to tone it down, you can always go over it with either your bronzer or a translucent powder, and that will help sheer out that color. I'm gonna go back to my Natasha Bloom and Bloom. If you've been on this channel for any length of time, you know I am in love with this product. I'm going to take my beauty blender and dip it into the cream product and just put a little bit on the apples of my cheeks. And then with that same brush, I'm just going to brush it in with my Rose Petal Pop that I put on by NYX, just to deepen that glow a little bit. And then for my highlighter, I'm going to use also the cream highlighter from this palette. And I'm just going to put that right on the top high points of my cheeks. And this is makeup not to really be in your face, but just to make the overall complexion look smooth, look radiant, and just, you know, pull together. My Pat McGrath in Pale Nectar Fire. This is her Lust Gloss. I love her glosses. Here's the finished look. This is why I love using cream products, especially in the summertime. It helps the makeup last, it helps it stay on, and it really looks beautiful, especially when you're out in the sun and you're taking pictures and you're having a good time with friends. You don't have to really worry about touching up or, you know, making sure that your lashes stay on with the glue and the sun and all of that nonsense. You can just concentrate on having your cocktail or whatever beverage you prefer and having a good time with friends and family. So hope you like the finished look. Please don't forget to give us a like and thumbs up. Really helps this channel a lot. Also, don't forget to subscribe. I need more Bellas in my Bella Brigade, so come join us. And also, when you join, don't forget to tap that notification bell to be notified each and every time I upload. Until I see you again, I'm going to leave you with a video here to catch you up on all things Brown Girl Bella. Till we meet again, deuces.